Alright everybody, what is going on? We're hopping into another one of these missions here against Gogeta, the Supreme Magnificent Battle Gogeta fight right here. So this time we're going in with the Powerful Comeback mission. So I'm basically just running superheroes. I mean, by basically, I mean I am just running superheroes. Here's the thing. Beast Gohan, not on Powerful Comeback. And I was like, man, how do I get Beast Gohan on my team? So I built a superhero team. Piccolo right here. Guess what he's on? Powerful Comeback. If we go ahead and take a look at the category right here, Evolution Blue Vegeta, UI Goku, Powerful Comeback. This guy, Powerful Comeback. So, you know, Powerful Comeback, Powerful Comeback, Powerful Comeback, Powerful Comeback. Oh, hey, right here, Powerful Comeback. So, you know, I was like, okay, a lot of superhero units on Powerful Comeback. How about I just run the superhero team? Because you need 6. You need 6 units, friend not included, to be on Powerful Comeback. So, since the friend doesn't count, we can just bring Beast Gohan and run a superhero team. So that's what we're doing right here. So this shouldn't be too bad. I think this is going to be pretty easy. Let's go ahead. We'll get UI Goku some build up right here. We can get, you know, some attacks in. That'll be pretty good. We'll keep him in slot 1. That's going to be fine. We'll get Beast some stuff in. And then STRUI. STRUI is here to just be here every, like, 4 turns and look pretty. I ask nothing more of him other than to dodge the very few attacks that I put him next to. UI Goku, by the way, 100% chance to dodge on his first turn. Needs to dodge a total of 5 attacks in order to fully build up. So we're going to be able to get that right here. He shouldn't just KO these guys. We didn't get him up to 24 keys, so he didn't have his guaranteed crit right there. He did have a 50% chance to crit. This is guaranteed now because his crit chances do stack in his super attack effect, so that's guaranteed. And then we got the hidden potential normal, because of course we did. But boom, 4 out of his 5 attacks are now, 4 out of his 5 dodges are now done in his passive, so he's going to be pretty well built up. We can get him 1 dodge for the rest of the fight, so that means that Beast is now going to be able to comfortably sit in slot 1 in this rotation. Beast and Goku are going to make a really good rotation right here. As far as my other rotation, I'm just going to have to kind of play it by who's going to be my best slot 1 unit on that turn. You know, it could be Piccolo, it could be Evolution Blue Vegeta. It just kind of depends on who I think is just going to be stronger in that slot. This, by the way, is probably the setup that I would recommend for you guys, is running a superhero team like this, if you can. If you don't have, like, Orange Piccolo or something, I was actually very tempted in running Evolution Blue Vegeta as my leader, just because he does give 180% to Powerful Comeback, so I was like, alright, that could work. And then I just, like, and then I started putting the team together, and I was like, oh, I'm just running superhero units, so I'll just make Piccolo my leader, and he'll give 200% to the, like, movie hero superheroes, as well as the Bond to Master and Disciples. So, like, I believe Vegeta actually is on the 200% leader skill right here. Gogeta's on the 200% leader skill. Well, on Piccolo's. Vegeta's not on Beast Gohan's 200%, but anyway, let me shut up. Let's just get Piccolo built up right here. Piccolo needs to get hit, what, 4 times in order to fully build up, so let's go ahead and try to get that done a little bit right here. Vegeta needs to do 4 attacks in order to fully build up, so let's give him a little bit of key right there. And then Gogeta, we're just going to float off. We'll get his active skill later in the video, so that'll be really good. The only phase that I'm really concerned about is the Tech Gogeta phase. I think by the time we get to STR Gogeta, we'll just be able to wipe the slate with him. By the way, taking a look at the Powerful Comeback category, there's not a lot here at the moment. I think you definitely can get this done with 23rd World Tournament Goku as your leader. Like, you could run him. I think you could get some use out of this AGL Gohan in here. These guys, you could probably still, like, Fringe run in here. This guy's coming up on an EZA soon. Very clearly, if you have these two, and they are on the current banners, so, you know, if you pulled these two, or if you've had them in your account for a while, because they've been on a lot of banners at this point as well, they're obviously, like, gonna carry you. These are, like, the 2 best units on the category, like, by far. They gap everything else on this category, so, since Beast Gohan isn't here. And that's kind of what I was talking about with these two in their EZA videos, you know, it's like, Beast Gohan's great and stuff, and specifically whenever I was comparing them to Cell Max, I was like, you know, Cell Max really cool on one team. These guys are, like, the best unit in the game on, like, all their categories, except for the ones Beast is on. And it's, like, not close. You know, it's not like they're the best because they're the, like Omega? Omega is the best GT boss by default, you know? Like, Like, because there are no other GT bosses, whereas these guys are the best because not only are they the best, they are insanely the best. So, but yeah, like you could get use out of the 5th anniversary Gogeta in here. Fat Boo's going to be pretty decent in here. Obviously, these guys are really good there on the team. This guy's coming up on an Easy A soon. Jiren's about to get his Easy A in about a week. This Gohan you can get some use out of. But like there are some options in here. It just may be a little bit wonky for you guys. So let me know what you guys end up using to beat this event. But let me go ahead and just move on here. We've been watching this KO screen for too long. Just wanted to talk about the category for a little bit right here. Show you guys the leaders, talk about it, all that good stuff. Again, I'm bringing Beast because I can. You know, like, it's like, can I bring Beast? Yes. All right, we do. I mean, that's the decision-making process. How do I build a team that gets Beast Gohan on it? And it's literally that simple. Of, oh, you just run superheroes. Turns out, a lot of superhero characters on powerful comebacks. So it's that easy. Beast and UI are probably just gonna, like, we're definitely gonna one-turn this guy. We have too much crit going on. Beast is going to crit. UI Goku's going to crit. The guys at the end, the Evolution Blue Vegeta and Kaioken Goku, they're going to crit. Everybody's just going to crit, and we're going to obliterate this this little blue duo right here. They are not lasting 2 rotations against us. Frankly, I'm surprised that the first stage went 2 rotations against us. But yeah, I mean, look, we're not even at UI Goku, and they're already down to 3 health bars. We could get really unlucky. And UI Goku could do just like 1 super attack and be done right here. That's kind of the downside of UI Goku. Oh, it doesn't matter. He only needs to do 1. He only needs to do 1. Okay. Well, my bad, UI Goku. But that's kind of the downside of him versus Vegeta is, what's his name? Vegeta gets a guaranteed normal that has a 50% chance to be or I'm sorry, he gets a guaranteed normal that has a 77% chance to be a super attack. Goku doesn't get the guaranteed normal. He just has a flat 77%, so you could potentially get shafted on it. Piccolo's still guarding, so it's probably smarter to put him in slot 1, but I'm going to be a little risky. We're going to take a little bit of a risk right here. We're going to put Vegeta in slot 1. Just, you know, being a little risky. Let's see what happens. I kind of want to do this and keep STRUI on rotation here. I think this is what I want to do. So let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. All right, we'll float off Piccolo. Very nice. All right, so that's good. 70. All right, so our damage reduction is fully built up. I am not really concerned if we get super attack now. Because this guy doesn't seal, right? I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't seal. Fairly certain of that. Yeah, so this phase doesn't seal. The first 2 phases, and then the final phase seal. But STR Gogeta, the base form, and then the Super Saiyan Gogeta tech form, they do not seal. They still hit pretty hard, and they can be terrifying phases, but I don't have to worry about, like, oh, if I put Vegeta in slot 1, is he not going to get, you know, super attacks in or something? You know, it's like, no, he'll be fine. So that's good. STRUI Goku we're leaving around as kind of like insurance, just because STRUI Goku does have that slot 1 capability. So, you know, push come to shove, it's like, all right, we're going to rely on that extra dodge chance. We're going to see what happens. On UI Goku's next rotation, this STRUI Goku on turn 6, whenever you get back around to that turn, we will have a full Tournament of Power, or I guess Reps Universe 7 rotation. So he'll have that extra 14% dodge chance. So he'll actually have an 84% chance to dodge, which is really good. So that's just something to keep in mind. He gets an extra 7% dodge chance, I believe, per Reps Universe 7 category ally on rotation. So that's what I'm talking about there. Let's go ahead and transform with Gogeta. I'll play the active skill. Sure, why not? Okay, very nice with Gogeta right there. Gave us a nice little bit of healing. Okay, so Beast is going to be fine. UI Goku's that's a really good defensive stat, 700,007. That's, you guys like that? I mean, that's pretty cool, right? If you flip it upside down, I'm going to flip it upside down. It says lol. It says lol. You guys like that? I like that. I think that's kind of funny. Okay, so listen, that's like, I could go post that on Facebook, right? What if I posted that on Facebook or like Twitter, and I said like only 3% of people will understand, like only like the top 3% of the smartest minds. What do they say? You guys know what I'm talking about? It's like only 5% of the smartest people in the world will understand this joke. Do you guys know what I'm like referring to? Like that really bad thing where it's like oh, only people with an IQ of 190 can see this joke, you know, like, but then it's like plainly obvious what the joke is. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about? Like those really bad boomer memes. Ah, good old days, good old days. Okay. Blast him away, send him to the trash. All right, give me the triple, buddy. Give me the triple super. Yes, Goku, yes, buddy. All right, so cool. By the way, I don't think I've mentioned it in this video. Tech UI Goku is coming out on Global probably in a few days. We don't know the exact release date at the moment, but looking like a few days. So we'll see. I'm going to keep Vegeta in slot 1 right here. We're not fully built up, but I'm just going to throw him in slot 1 right here. So we can get that key right there for him. Let's just make sure that STRUI can get a 18 key super attack, which we can. Oh, we do have his revive, so that's good. Worst case scenario, we revive right here. I don't think we will. I think we'll be okay. So now we've got 60%, 70%. All right, so we've got 70% damage reduction here. Worst case scenario, again, we do have the revive, so, but I think we'll be fine. We're type advantage, 70%. Yeah. I mean, 10,000. That's pretty good. But the revive is up. Did not have a hard time getting it, as you guys can see. You know, I think some people just have a skill issue whenever it comes to getting Vegeta's revive. I mean, clearly we have it. I didn't even try. Like, I mean, I guess last rotation we put him in front of a bunch of attacks, but I mean, I just felt like that was the smartest play, was to just put him there. I didn't really feel like we were at risk, like, oh no, I'm putting Vegeta in front of a bunch of attacks. Like, I wasn't, you know, freaking out. I was like, like, yeah, he's probably fine. Like, we could get caught, but whatever. Like, the upside is worth it. And, you know, here we are, and being a little ballsy, being a little gambling. Like, you know, this is a gambling game, all right? You can't just be like, we could only make the safest decision on every, like, you know, that's just gonna come back to bite you. You know, if you gamble a little bit early on, it can pay off in dividends. Worst case scenario, you die early on in the fight before you get 40 minutes in and die because you didn't gamble early on. It's like, you know, when do you want to die? 40 minutes into the video or 20 minutes into the video? Both because you gambled, you know? So, the way I see it, you're not really losing out on any value there. Pretty good. All right, so we've got Piccolo here. Any reason to use his active skill? Probably not. I'll go ahead and use AGL UI Goku's active skill. I'll use his right here. Yeah, skips are off, so let's go ahead and play that. I will not use the Beast Gohan super. Like, it doesn't matter if I use the Beast Gohan active skill here. The only reason I would do it would be to draw attacks away from Piccolo. And the thing about this is, like, Piccolo's going to get hit by it anyway. Like, either way, if you guys don't know, I guess I can use Piccolo's, but anyway. But the way AoEs work is they are not redirected by the, like, target all mechanic that Beast Gohan has. Beast Gohan will direct all attacks towards him if I use his active skill, except for AoEs. So AoEs will still hit the other characters. So, like, it wouldn't really do much for us for me to, like, use the active skill here. I could for the damage, but there's also a decent shot that Gogeta super attacks us and seals us, and then I lose out on the damage anyway. So let me shut up and play UI Goku's active skill.
オラは別に正義のヒーローでもなんでもねえ。けんどな、仲間を傷つけるやつは許さねえぞ。
Sweet, ripped off like a full bar right there. That's really good. The thing about this Gogeta, he's only got 70 million HP. I know that, like, you're like, only 70 million, but yeah, like, only 70 million. Like, that's actually, like, half of what a lot of the big bosses have, so, anyway, let's go ahead and grab these. Let's, get UI Goku some orbage. That's fine. Remember that Beast Gohan, whenever he gets hit, he gives the entire rotation, 3 key, so we don't really have to worry about UI Goku getting to max key. Plus, we used UI Goku's active skill, so that actually counts as getting us to 24 key for the turn, so. Alright, no super attack yet. Please don't super me in slot 1. Sweet. Alright, so we start out with a 22 million attack stat from Beast. This is why I was kind of confused, like, not confused, nervous about, like, the seal. Is because we would have lost out on this huge amount of damage right here. Also, this is going to attack break. There's a decent shot that attack right there in slot 1 was actually the super attack. We'll see. This guy can only super once per turn. He's got a kind of a low chance to do it. It's 17.78. You know, a lot of the big bosses have like 20 or 30, or like Sword of Hope Trunks has like a 60. percent chance to super attack. So, like, you can pretty much always guarantee that Sword of Hope Trunk's going to be super attacking in slot 1, which I think makes the fight, I don't know about easier, but it definitely makes it more predictable. So if something's more predictable, you can call it easier. I just don't know that I want to attach, like, the word easy to these fights. It just makes it, you know, less RNG heavy, I guess. There is still, like, an element of RNG added into it, but it's not like here where if they don't super attack immediately, it's like, oh crap, where are they going to super? Like, it could be at any moment now. We don't know. Because, like, the chance is so low, it could just be at any point on the rotation. Whereas if it's in slot 1 every single time, it's like, okay, well, I just need to put my slot 1 character here. Like, it's pretty simple. Put my slot 1 character where the super attack is. So yeah, I bet we did attack break the super attack, by the way. Because this last attack on the turn is just an AoE, so we know that's not a super attack. Oh, and we just one-turned him anyway. Well, that was easy. That was easy. We just, again, this Gogeta does not have a lot of health. If you go in here with, like, a really powerful rotation like this, and he doesn't seal, like, your biggest damage dealer, you can pretty easily just one-turn this Gogeta. And again, I do think that we broke his super attack. Not that it would have done damage to us. I mean, that was double digits, right? Like, Beast was, like, he was going to eat that up. But there we go. That's the powerful comeback mission done. Again, I would, like, other than Gogeta right here, everybody else on my team that I have is, like, an old unit, or they're on, like, the current banners or something like that, right? Like, there's nothing other than Gogeta, who you could pretty easily replace with, like, another superhero character. Like, everybody else is, like, an old unit. Like, you know, I'm not using, you know, Broly or whoever else is on power. I mean, I don't even know who's on powerful comeback. I was just looking at it earlier. But the point being here is you don't need the most premier options, but be smart with your team building to where you can do something like I did, where you bring a friend Beast Gohan and, you know, your team just works. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you had trouble with this mission. I don't think this is going to be one that trips people up much. I think Powerful Comeback has a lot of, like, really good sleeper options on it. I think the hardest part is just going to be finding cohesion in your team build. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what team you ended up using to beat this. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.